Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mint Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure to subscribe so you have a chance to win. Very close to that next one. I think like 10 to go. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing and getting yourself entered into the contest, or at least giving the other viewers an opportunity to get entered into the tip of the Mint Flip subscriber giveaways. Speaking of subscriber giveaways, Visitor, which I keep saying it Visitor, like I'm enunciating in the wrong spot. I don't know. It's like it's a 80s cartoon bad guy, Visitor, instead of Visitor. But was the last winner for the subscriber giveaway. Your merch is going out today, as well as Annette, your tip of the Mint Flips merch package that you bought through the Buy Me a Coffee link. That is also going out today, which the messaging system in Buy Me a Coffee is real bad. So if you happen to buy one, message me your address as well. I don't know, it's not good. I like that they're giving a service where they take less fees, but they need to work on their website a little bit. Got 11 orders going out today but it's like 14 items, a couple multi-quantity orders, so I always like those. First going out, it's the books. It is Flying U Ranch and Flying U's Last Stand. Both of those going out to the same buyer. That is awesome, especially when it's something very cheap like this. And you know I love to combine shipping, because when you combine shipping you save money, therefore make more money.
More money, more money, more money.
And I got $8.99 each for those, but then because I get to save whatever that is, a little under $4 on the shipping, that's a huge percentage increase. That's why the big box store bookstores will sell books at a loss, because their game is volume, and they're very much hoping for multi-item orders that they can make up the loss on a few sales here or there with the increase on the combined shipping savings. I do have 5 TCG player orders going out today for around $20 in profit. So that's pretty good. I like that. It was actually, one of them was like $18 in profit and the other 4 made up the rest. But either way, it all adds up to money in my pocket. And speaking of money in my pocket, my favorite customer of all time is back again.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Buying Jewel Pops. So let me go ahead and grab these out. I'll need 2 hands. I'm basically having like nightmares that I'm gonna drop this thing. It would be such a mess if I dropped these little bits everywhere and had to go through and look them up, put them back, their SKU numbers. I'd probably cry. All right, so we have Pop B4, which is lots of love, little hearts, enamel and silver. And then this is a combined order again, so I don't know exactly how much for each, but I'll tell you the total of the combined. And then also B4, Heart's Delight, which is enamel and Swarovski crystals. And I think very much my thought on dropping these periodically instead of all at once has enticed this buyer into buying more of them. It's kind of a, oh, I wonder which ones are out today type of thing. I have no proof to back that up. That's what I think is happening, and I am loving it very much. So we go ahead and skip forward to the next one she bought. It is D5, which is funny. Someone bought this one and then asked to cancel it immediately. They said they bought it on accident, and then who cares? My favorite buyer paid full price the next day instead of a discount like the other buyer. But this one is cute as a button. It is silver and pink crystal. And then next up is, which I want to say she bought one of these ones before, but I could be wrong on that, C2, which I think it was the same one, but a red version of this. This is Out of This World, which is enamel and multi-colored Swarovski crystals. And for that order, did I even tell you the price for the first one? The first two, $69.98, free shipping. And then for those two, $78.98, free shipping. It's not the best monetarily as far as buys. The big Nike shoe deal is still by far the best, because that was $1,800 into original price around $12,000, $13,000, but after sales and reducing prices and all that kind of stuff, it's probably more like $1,800 into $10,000, which is still awesome. But this As far as how hard it was to list, how much space it takes up, this is definitely my favorite buy of all time. But $78.98 for those, and I get to combine shipping, so I will save an additional $12, therefore make an additional $12. And it's very circumstantial, because if it wasn't for this very specific person buying a ton of them, I might have broke even by now if it wasn't for this buyer. Maybe. I'm not sure on that, but it would be like very close to breaking even. I would not be, you know, celebrating as much as I am, but this person's great. I keep throwing stickers and magnets in there. I think I'm going to throw in a big sticker this time. I don't know if they like the stickers. There hasn't been any communication since. Just they keep buying them, and I'm just going to ride that train. There is only, I think, 2 more days where new ones drop, but the only ones left to drop are the various types of stone. Some of them are, I don't know, like a enamel with stuff in them type of thing. But they are, as far as desirability scale, they are very low on that scale. And price, low. Demand, low. All those things that make them not the best. That's why I saved them for last. Next up, B5 is a Farberware open hearth leg replacement. Now, did I do this as a pair? Or is this a single leg replacement? I think it's just a single leg replacement. It is just a single leg replacement. Okay, so for that, and I was just talking about parting out the other one. I'll have to get to that eventually. $8 free shipping. And the legs is about the only thing that really varies between models. Everything else is basically universal. This is a 455N model. And then the uprights that go in the legs change. But that's why the legs change, because the different uprights for the rotisserie attachments are different. Next up, B4 is some vintage farm toys. I don't remember the rest of the title. B4, right here. These, I think, came in maybe a Mikhail mystery box, but I'm not sure. They were very cheap, pennies, no matter where I got them from. And for those, $10.79 free shipping. That's why I say don't pass on the toy boxes, the free boxes, especially stuff like this, where it's basically worthless to the person selling it. There'll be a free box of toys at every garage sale you go to. I'm not saying you're gonna, buy your kids Christmas gifts with it, but when the cost of goods is free, the downside risk is 0, unlike something like this. Next up is a TIAC SA200. This right here, which was actually my childhood stereo amplifier. I angered my parents many hours with that. $40 plus shipping. High risk for low return. Even though that cost of goods was free, because it was already mine, it's going to take me time to pack it. It sat for sale forever. I think it was listed $59.99, and somebody sent me an offer of $40. I said, let's just get it gone. I want all of these shelves gone. And they paid so much money in shipping. I think I'll make a few dollars on the shipping, but maybe not. Who knows? The risk of the mid-range to low dollar electronics isn't worth it as far as I'm concerned. Same thing with glassware. That mid-price to low price, not really worth it. Once you get into that higher end, whatever that is for you, 75 and above, 100 and above, 150 and above, whatever that mark is, then those items become worth it because the risk is worth the reward. Next thing going out is some DVDs. Sherlock, the BBC series, seasons 1 through 4, and season 4 is a Blu-ray. I was a little worried that this wouldn't sell. I think I might have even paid $1 a piece for these, maybe 50 cents a piece. It's not a great flip, but it sold within months, $14.99 free shipping. It'll go media mail. I'm making some money, and I'm making some money in a pretty short period of time. Next up, Cleveland Golf Putter. This is going to be a pain to get out of here because it's underneath this stuff. So I'm not going to get it out of there. I'm going to leave it there till I go to pack it up because I don't even think I have a box for it here. I will have to go to stores to get it. I paid $10 for it. I had it listed, I think, $119.99. I had gotten offers around this price many times. I wasn't going to, during the height of golf season, undercut myself. but it's getting towards the end of the season, at least in my area, which reduces the amount of people you have to buy golf clubs, because there's places where you golf year-round, but those places are very limited. So this time I accepted $74 plus shipping, paid $10, bought it this summer. I'm happy with that. Let me see if I can find the comment. All right, the comment was from Becky Adams, who recently I sent out a Tip of the Mitt Flips merch bundle to, and she said it should be there today, so she was very excited. But to just shorten down the comment, you've reminded me that selling an item for a little less than I expected and moving items along is a good thing. And that's not always the case, but in general, you want to be a store, not a storage unit. You do want to sell the things you have. Every retail business, box store, all that stuff, one of the main things they teach you in sales is it costs way less money to sell an item to the person in your store than to bring a new person into your store. That's why salesmen are kind of pushy when the person walks in the door, because they know it's a much higher chance they'll sell something to you than to sell something to someone who is not there. But what I responded with was, I guess I'll call it tip of the day. And the tip of the day is, no one ever went broke taking profits. That quote gets credited to Warren Buffett, but I don't think it's his. That's one of my least favorite things about the internet. I love the internet. It's changed the world in so many great ways. But one of the ones that I despise is now no one knows where a quote came from, because people will just say a quote and put a random person. They'll just put Abraham Lincoln. Whoever they're trying to market that quote or that post to, they will say that that person said it. It drives me crazy. But Warren Buffett gets credited with it. But it is so true. I had to learn this the hard way with investing in stocks and in crypto and all other kinds of things, where I watched my portfolio balloon to the sky and then also watched it plummet to the ground because I thought it was just going to go up forever. That's not how it works. Take some profits, make some money. That sometimes you just got to take the win when it comes to you. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Next up, A3 is some Alabaster, and I will also leave these here just because I don't want to make 4 trips, but it's these stone fruits, and then I think this one's a gourd or a pumpkin. So are pumpkins a vegetable or a fruit? Fruits grow on a bush. Pumpkins grow on a vine. Pumpkin's got to be a vegetable, right? Pumpkin's a vegetable. But either way, these right here, I got those from my father. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but more than what I took, because I sent out an offer, $19.99 plus shipping. I probably paid $5-ish for them, because I had them priced, I think, $29.99, maybe $24.99, and I would have paid him 30% of that price. So not making a ton of money there, but still, profits are profits. Next up, B1A is an Avocado Cervalier lid. This one here, I paid 25 cents for this. I accepted an offer, $9 free shipping. I love selling these little guys. And then last thing going out, C6. I'm happy these are going. Harley Davidson motorcycle boots, just because I've been sending out offers on them on like 2-3 times a day, and I'm just sick of sending out offers. I want to say I paid $3 for those, and they sold in a 10% off sale, $44.99 plus shipping. And actually, that's not the offer I've been sending out. I've been sending out offers of $39.99. So someone just caught it in the 10% sale and made me some more money, which you know I love to do. I know it's pretty common knowledge, and I really like it. I was trying to wrap my head around why it is, but the reseller community, which I really don't like using that word, but whatever. I think that's because I'm jaded from it, because in the crypto communities, it's used to scam people out of their money. But I think there is a real actual community in the resale world, in the YouTube resale world. People are generally supportive and positive across the board. Not always, but in general. And I think what it is, it's kind of like when you work, say you work in like a retail store, and you have maybe one other employee you work with, you don't really have a lot of, or maybe zero, maybe you work in your own brick and mortar, you start building up relationships with like the UPS driver. You know, you learn their name, you start having a quick conversation here or there, you kind of search out co-workers when you don't have any co-workers, you know, people that when you're on the job you can talk to, or people that you can express bad things or good things about your job and they will understand. Not like someone who works a different job and doesn't have a clue when you say, you know, the new shipping issue or the eBay glitches or anything like that. You know, it's a connection you can make with people that aren't your coworkers but still get it. I think that's how that comes. So me trying to give some of that support back out, there is a channel called Mod and Pop Thrift. And Mod and Pop Thrift is a fellow stay-at-home dad making it work, selling on eBay. But they have 5 kids, I think, and a 6th one on the way. Congrats to you and all the well wishes in the world. I got 3, and I couldn't imagine doubling that number. That sounds... I'd have to have a farm. Just so I could have enough chores to keep them busy or something. But they're very close to making it over that hump to the big 1,000 subscribers. So if you would do me a favor, at least go check out their channel. I will put one of their videos, I'll link it at the end so that you can just go to a video and then make your decision at that point. Don't do it because I'm telling you. Watch the video, see if you enjoy it, give it a chance, maybe consider giving them a subscribe and get them over that hump to 1,000. For those of you who've made that journey to the 1,000 subscribers, it's a really good feeling to finally get over it, and he's been working at it for quite a while. So if you could do me a favor, check out the channel, I'd appreciate it. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, little geek. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let go. I'm good at this.